Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad you're back to learn a new concept. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so say these words after me. Pins, lads, ins. What sound do you hear in the final position of these words? Remember, the final is at the end of our word. Yes, the final sound is z, right? Good. Okay, watch carefully as I write these words on the board. We're going to do pins first. So, pins. Okay, pins. Oh, sorry, my little eye. Okay. Lads. Lads. And then ends. Okay, ends. What do you see in the final position of the words? Yes, all these words have a final position of S, right? If the S is taken off, there is still a what? Good, a base word. Remember we learned that about a week ago, okay? Tell me about a base word. Right, a base word is a word with nothing added to it, okay? So the letter S at the end of these words is a suffix. Tell me about a suffix. Yes, a suffix is a letter or a group of letters added to the end of our base word. Okay, very good. The suffix S in all these words is pronounced Z, not S, Z. Okay. Look at the derivative pins. What is the final sound of the base word? Pins. Yes, our derivative is what? The N. Okay. Is that voiced or unvoiced? Very good. It's voice. Let's look at the final sounds of the other words. Are these voiced or unvoiced? Good, they are voiced, okay? The suffix will be voiced when it comes after a voiced sound, like pins, lads, ins. Hear how it's voiced? Very good. Okay, there are two types of punctuation of suffix S, okay? After an unvoiced sound, it says S. If it's voiced, we just learned it goes Z, right? Okay, that's important when you're reading. All right. Okay, here we go. Are we ready for our reading practice? All right. Let's practice. Ooh, I like our next concept we're going to be learning. All right. Here we go. Here's our reading practice, okay? Remember what we always talk about. Just go to one, okay? Point across and read your words. Go ahead and read. And then Miss Sadle's going to read with you. Okay, y'all ready? Let's do it together. Ready? Lands, pins, pits. Do you hear? I'm making the Z, right? Go to 2, practice, and read. Okay? List, lids, slips. Okay, number 3, practice and read. You guys are doing such a good job. I can hear you. All right, let's do it. Pads, pals, pans. All right, go to number 4 and practice and read. All right, you ready? Pills, plans, slants. Okay, number 5, that's our final. That one says asps, stands, and splits. All right, you guys did an awesome job. Did y'all notice something about our reading today? Yeah, they all had a suffix, huh? Very good. Yeah, they all had a suffix. All right. I want to ask you a few questions on our word list, okay? Does anybody remember what our word pits means? Remember, that's our multi-meaning word. Who remembers? Pits. Remember, I can have a pit in my stomach when I feel maybe nervous or scared. And then you can have a pit in the ground, like a fire pit. You can have like an avocado pit. Yeah, there's all kinds of meanings for pit. All right, look at our second list. That has list, lids, and slips. Okay. Does anybody know what like a lid is? Yeah, a lid. Like maybe a peanut butter jar lid. You can have a lid on a container. You can have a lid to open and shut things, right? Yeah. Look at number 3. What's a pan? What is a pan? I know the word's pans, but we're just talking about the single, not the plural. What is pan? Yeah, we cook in them, right? Cook some eggs in our pan, cook some dinner, meat, whatever you might like in your pan. Good. You guys are doing awesome. What does it mean to have like a plan? Yeah, you could like plan to go somewhere on vacation. You might have a plan on how you're going to study. You could be using a plan right now on how you are going to do schoolwork, right? Maybe Mondays you do things, Tuesdays you take off, Wednesdays you go back and do reading, Thursdays you go back and do math. So we all have a plan, right? Just like us teachers, we have to make plans on how to teach you guys online. Yeah. And we've already done those other words, right? You guys are so awesome. So very proud. We are going to do our word deck. Alrighty, let's do our word deck. And man, look how thick our word deck is getting. Remember when we started, we had like 2 or 3 cards? We have gotten so far. You guys are just rocking this. All right, let's start. Ready? Lids. Very good. Pans. Very good. We just add that word right. Pins. As. Good. Span. Spit. Good. Last. Good. Spill. Ooh, good. List. It's. Plan. Good. Plant. Ooh, did. Land. You guys are doing awesome. Yep, stand. Oh, land and stand, they rhyme. I know you guys caught that before I did, huh? Okay, so I mixed our word card back up, and we will keep adding to that. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and before you know it, we'll go through our whole word deck, guys. The whole thing. So, I'm hoping close to May, the end of May, we will be like halfway through. And then, guys, when we come back to school next year, we'll just pick up where we left off, okay? For sure. I'd like to read you guys a fable. So, get ready. All right, you guys ready for our fable? We are gonna read a raven and a swan. Okay, a few important things. Remember, when reading fables, you're trying to think of what the lesson they're trying to teach us, right? Okay, or the moral. So, ready? A raven which you know is a black as coal, was envious of the swan. What does envious mean? Think about that. We'll talk about it. Because her feathers were as white as the purest snow. The foolish bird got the idea that if he lived like the swan, swimming and diving all day long, and eating the weeds and plants that grow in the water, his feathers would turn white like the swan's. So he left his home in the woods and fields and flew down to live on the lakes and in the marshes. But though he washed and washed all day long, almost drowning himself as if his feathers remained as black as ever, and as the water weeds he ate did not agree with him, he got thinner and thinner. So, what did the word envious mean? Like, if someone's envious of you, they're like jealous, they want what you have, okay? So the bird, right? The raven was envious of the swan. He wanted to be what he thought was beautiful, like the swan, and just wanted to live in the water, and the swan looked so gorgeous to him. But in the end, he was trying to be somebody he wasn't, right? Yeah, and it ended up hurting him. He got thin because he wasn't eating the right food that he should have, that a raven should have ate. He was trying to eat like the swan, and it made him very sick. And so, what was our moral? Yeah, very good. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Always be who you are. Be true to yourself, okay? And always be true to others, because people will like you better that way. And it's just important to always be who you are, okay? I miss you guys, and I hope you enjoyed our concept today, and we'll see you again later. Bye.